Welcome back, guys, to animation commercial product. In this section, which is actually the beginning of section 3 and lecture 1, and is the most interesting part of the course. As you know, we want to animate objects and cameras. Well, let's go to do it. At first, for better visibility and movement in this scene, we hide the objects we don't need by pressing the H key until only the tables, plates, wine glasses, chopsticks, and objects we want to animate them to be in the scene. Whenever we want to see all the objects in the scene, there are two options. One is that by pressing the Alt and H keys, all the objects will appear, and the second is that from the layers section, each one will appear separately by clicking on the eye next to the layer. We need an empty to animate all the objects together. So parent them all and move the objects with it. Well, by pressing the Shift and A keys, we select plane axis from the empty part and move it in different directions to place it in the middle of the holder. Then by pressing the S key, we make it smaller, and by selecting all the chopsticks, spoons, forks, knives, and salt and pepper, all of them are connected by pressing the Control and P key and selecting the object option, or by right clicking on the parent part and clicking on the object. One important thing that you should pay attention to here is that you must first select all the objects and then select the empty that turns yellow. As you can see, an empty has been created in the layers section, and the objects we want to animate are located inside in, and by choosing an empty, we can move all objects together, make them small and large, or rotate them. This section is for creating keyframes, which is called the timeline, and it is activated to create keyframes automatically by turning on in this circle. Now we want to do the first animation. So first we need to create keyframes in the timeline. There are several methods for creating keyframes that we will learn about later. Here we select empty and click on the white dot in the object properties section. As you can see, we created a keyframe in the location and rotation section of the timeline. Then we enter the output section in the properties, and Now in the frame rate section, it is on 24, which we set to 30, which means that every second is 30 frames. As you can see, we created a keyframe in the frame number 1, and then by placing the playhead on the number 20 and turning on the auto keyframe by pressing the G key and Z button. We move the objects up in the Z direction until all the objects come out of the holder and are placed on the edge of the holder, which is created in the number of 20 keyframes. One thing we need to do before animating the objects one by one is to place the salt and pepper origin in the center of them. Therefore, by selecting salt and peppers and right clicking from the origin part, we set it to origin to center of mass, and for chopsticks, spoons, forks and knives, we want to place the origin at the end of these objects, because when they are placed on the table, almost all animating movements are done from the ends of the objects. So by selecting the object and then pressing shift and right clicking on the end of the object, we place the 3D cursor at the end of the object, and by right clicking we select the option origin to 3D cursor from the set origin section, and the origin is placed there. Guys, do this carefully on all the objects, because there will be no problem in the future, and with one mistake the efforts may be lost.